You overstimulated, because I am too. But I did a little something different. I put a little bit of that dark chocolate Tirani syrup in there, and didn't mean to hold you up. I just needed my coffee to get me through the afternoon. But since we have a really busy Sunday tomorrow, I want to show you an easy breakfast you can make the night before, and you can warm it up the next morning. It's super awesome. We've been making it for years. It's breakfast casserole, baby. Just got both AirPods in. It's like talking to a brick wall. Dad, get some good coffee. Bust out the burner. She's out here just getting her bills paid. Flame on! There you go. Not quite that hot. This recipe only takes a few ingredients, and if you have an oven and a pan, that's all you really need. Oh, this pan and then the aluminum pan to bake it in afterwards. Starting out with a hot pan, use 1 pound of breakfast sausage. Doesn't really matter which one you go with, the hot, the mild, the regular. If you're feeding it to kids, try to go like, use your best judgment. Oh, we got this a straggler. Get in there. We're gonna let that just work on itself for a minute while we enjoy this sip. I'm not too talented for latte art, but I call that brown canvas. That's good stuff. What? Give a little poke to turn. It's a pretty simple step, just brown it up to how you like it. You don't even have to really season it or anything at this part. Unless you're like my in-laws and they prep all their meat ahead of time and do it in freezer bags. So if you do that, you can go ahead and just skip this step completely. If you don't like sausage, this recipe works great with ham and bacon as well. Just grind it up to the smallest meat possible. Keep your wife happy. Shout out to you, baby. Huh? I'm a man that aims to please. This is also an opportune time for you to shred up your cheddar cheese. I said grind. I'm cheesy enough, we're gonna grate up 8 ounces of cheddar cheese. You can go the full 16 ounces if you want to. You want me to go the full 16?
No, I don't care. You never have enough cheese.
Well, until you're backed up and can't go for 2 days.
No, it's fine. No.
16 or 8? All or none?
Meat in the middle.
I'm eating right now. I don't have to meet in no middle. I got coffee. I'm good. I'm good. You want 8?
How about you do 12?
No. I'll just do 8. Fine.
8's fine.
8 is a medium risk. Or whatever.
Yeah.
According to all the people on the internet, I'm gonna die in 2 weeks anyway. Little do they know, I didn't watch that tape and have the phone call. 7 days. Talk about childhood trauma. You don't got one of them, you need one of them. If not, you'll be hand grading it forever. How's this gonna work with me having this over there? All right, hold up. Repositioning. Give this a little stirration. That's hot, so I'm gonna use the back of the spoon. Just gonna reposition this over here. Away from the baby seat, so it'll cover it in grease. Shazam! Fixate it to the counter. Somebody better call up the Ninja Turtles, because Shredder is back in town. I lost my top thing, so I don't want to go too far, or else I'm eating Master Splinter. Didn't you just have cookie dough bites? Now you're having ice cream?
It's been out in the freezer so long.
What does that have to do with what I asked you?
Hang on. What? I didn't hear you. And my AirPods.
I'm glad you turned your AirPods off to hear me dissing you for...
Don't be chandeliers. Too much chest hair.
The user down, baby. I gotta do something.
What did you say about what?
I said you just had cookie dough bites and now you're whipping out the bride's cake ice cream. I saw you eating it. It was just a hint of cookie dough bites, right? It was the essence of cookie dough bites is what you had. What? For what? Sorry. You want a spoon? All right, go for it.
No, I need a spoon. To make me more happy. Yay!
Iridescent. Just gonna go marinate on the couch with your ice cream tub. The whole tub?
You know what? No else eat this, so.
Just something to remember though. Something somebody taught me one time. They're ugly with makeup. I'm ugly without makeup.
Oh, that's cute.
Just imagine what this would look like with makeup. Woo! We'd be slaying. Speaking of which, did you see the new trend on the internet is for people to go on YouTube and find the sound.
What?
Talking over AirPods. Do you see the new trend on going on online? Is people look up the sound for the notification sound for Grindr, and they'll go to like a public coffee shop where the most masculine dude's at, and they'll play the sound behind them, see if they check their phone.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Got some poppage going on in here. Yow. Feel like I'm frying chicken or something. Yow. Easy, George. Just trying to show the people what the crust looks like. Don't skadoodle. Once you get some good, decent browning on your sausage how you like it, that's all you really need. We can go ahead and stop at this point right now, okay? Heat's off. We're gonna set this pan off to the side. I'm gonna put it over here so it doesn't burn nothing or have an accident. Because we got kids in the house. Nobody wants to get hurt. Please, I don't want to take anybody to the emergency room tonight. If anybody's going to get hurt, it's going to be me. It's come to my attention that I've kind of overused the saying, oh no, an aluminum pan. So I'm just going to drop this one and I'm going to let you guys say it in the comments. Okay? Don't do it. People will get upset like they weren't already about something else. I don't know what yet. That PTSD from where they fell on me last time. I forgot to preheat my oven. 400. 1 26-ounce bag of hash browns. You can also use the ones that come with the peppers and onions. I just didn't this time because I just didn't. Take a smoke break, Pam. You want to make sure these are good and broke up, so that way whenever you put them in the pan, they spread out real nice and even. It's like an EDM concert in here. I prematurely brought out the pan, I guess, Amanda. That means I must post-maturely bring out the bowl. Whenever I started posting this recipe online, people didn't freak out about this part. You can use anywhere between 8 to 12 eggs for this recipe. I like going on the higher end because I got mouths to feed and they stay full longer whenever you go all the way to 12. So plus it's 1 full carton, you don't have to worry about 2 eggs just chilling out in your fridge, taking up extra space. It's also a good way to use up older eggs if you have any that are just kind of lingering in the fridge you need to get rid of. If you can't crack an egg one-handed, completely okay as well. It's not a barrier to entry. And if you're also worried about getting shells in your eggs, you can have like a little side dish. You can like do them in there and then drop them in. That way you can pick the shells out really easy. Just keep it easy until you're comfortable. And once you start acting like you've been there a while, you can double crack with both hands.
Whoa!
Maybe. Got a late bloomer here. And then there was one. See, whole carton, trash, easy cleanup. Emptied that bag this morning, I already need to take it out.
Kobe.
There's like a shack over there. Put a splash of milk in for the people that think it does something. That's all the decisions you have to make for that one. Just take it straight to Beaterville, Iowa. Good and consistent, set to the side. Back in with the aluminum pan, Daniel. Spray lightly. You don't have to do that, it just helps to get it out later. Spread them. The whole bag. We'll take out some of these funny looking ones. Some quality control is better than no quality control. Quality check. That's some good sausage. Spread it as evenly over the top as you can. And if you go a little too thick in some spots, that's okay. Just take a mental note of where you put it so that way you remember to get that piece. Coming in with half of your cheese mixture. Top it with your eggies. Just kind of have to eyeball it. It's not about being perfect, man. It's gonna be good regardless. Salt, pepper, garlic, or whatever. Or if you can get fancy, you can use whatever barbecue seasoning you prefer. Give it a couple passes on the top. You're gonna throw this in the oven, covered, 400 degrees. Where art thou, oh aluminum foil? Because of the prices of aluminum, I did have a bonus piece of aluminum foil that wasn't used from the last cook. If you've been following my page long enough, you've actually seen this recipe multiple times. I've posted this quite a bit over the course of 2 or 3 years that I have been doing videos on the internet, and I wanted you to know that I really don't care if you feel like this is a repeat because this is a special recipe for me. My mother made this whenever we were growing up, and she told me every time, hey, this is gonna sit in the fridge overnight, you can't eat it now. And now I'm looking back, looking at my kids thinking, well, she always did it late, so she didn't have to get up early. You know what I mean? So she wanted to make sure we had plenty to eat in the morning, which, you know, shout out to Mom. Love you, Mom. I'm not getting a tattoo on my bicep of you, but I love you to death. For those of you that are keeping up, this is a good time to enjoy the rest of your coffee and clean up the kitchen wall. Or you can just sit on the couch and enjoy your phone, whatever you would do. Wife?
I be touching.
Wife, say hello to the people.
Hello, people.
Now, excuse me while I try not to burn your countertop. Hot pads on the countertops. I had to change shirts because my wife said I was a little bit too much PG-13 for the PG movie. Had to keep his kids safe and friendly. I was showing a little bit too much of the Teen Wolf. Ba, 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 ba. That's what she looks like. Oh, that apparently didn't get finished in the middle, so I have to put that back in the oven for a little bit. Sometimes it happens like that. You gotta put it back in the oven and make sure it gets done because you don't want to feed anybody raw eggs and get sick. 400 for about an hour and 10 minutes. I took the spatula and I poked the metal just to make sure everything was done. Don't overcook it because then the eggs will be real dry and it won't be as tasty. I call it the old stick and poke method, as in like you can see where I put the spatula at to stick it and poke it to see if it was done in the middle. Back you out a little bit so you guys can see the full picture here of platations. This is one of our favorite recipes to make. Super easy, makes a ton of leftovers because then you can like section it out into like little containers for like your meal prep or whatever. So it's pretty good hearty breakfast throughout the week. It's also really good to feed a family. For the most part, most kids like it. I liked it growing up. Me and my wife always have loved this recipe. There isn't really a crust for the hash browns. I flipped this over so you could see it. Flip it back over for presentation. Now, I'm not really a sauce always on kind of guy, but there's certain occasions where you could definitely go all the way with the everyday hot sauce or whatever hot sauce you like. But I really like salsa verde personally with my breakfast food. Thankfully, Baron Burton's has this breakfast 2 sauce that's basically like a salsa verde hot sauce. It's good stuff. It's like a little flavor shot. Little bit over the top there. Wow. It's not too hot, so it's not gonna light you up that far, but it's definitely fire flavor-wise. You do have just like a regular salsa version of the same kind if you don't like salsa verde, but a lot of people like salsa verde. This here is amazing, hot, cold, warmed over, leftover, breakfast prep, whatever you wanna do. It tastes great and amazing. It's super easy to do. It only takes a few ingredients. And for those of you that are meat, cheese, and potato people, it's got all those bases covered. You just got to find a way to throw in some fruit or a vegetable for the morning, right? Yep, you need to make that. This is like one of the most simple recipes. It's really only 4 ingredients and seasoning, to be honest with you. But we need to have a serious conversation. If you make breakfast casserole and put gravy in it, the Lord loves you a lot. I might not love you as much. And some people choose to put bread on the bottom instead of hash browns. It's completely your prerogative. Personally, I think the hash brown is the way to go. Ah! Dynamite. This stuff is dynamite on this. So if you do come across this wherever you live at, or if you want to try to order it on Amazon, woo, buddy, that's good stuff. Especially if you like salsa verde. This is like regular salsa, but instead of using tomatoes, they use tomatillos. Yeah, see right there. Tomatillos, #1 ingredient. You're still here? Are you staying because you want to steal my tinfoil? No, you wanted to slice, didn't you? It's okay, I understand. I'll save you a piece if you show up in the morning. Hey, Tito, this is what you're having for breakfast. Breakfast casserole.
Breakfast casserole.
It's just eggs, sausage, and hash browns. Cheese. It's really good.
I don't want to get another iris.
Think Daddy's gonna get you sick? You mean a virus. An iris is a flower, girl. For clarity's sake, this one's good. This one, if you don't have this, you need to at least try it sometime. Here's my oldest, and I'm trying to keep her safe from the internet people. She just wanted to come over and say hello. Say hello.
Hello.
All right, you gotta back away. There's too many creeps on the internet. I'm gonna do some cleaning and load up the dishwasher and go to bed. So you guys have a good night. We got an easy breakfast in the morning. Have a good one. Oh yeah, and if you're not already following for easier recipes, go ahead and hit that follow button and just try to keep things easy so that way you and your family can stay fed and stay at home. Not have to go out to eat and spend a bunch of money somewhere else.
How do you make it, Dad?
But seriously though, you don't have to go home. You just can't stay here. Have a good night.